Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Anissa binti Muhammad Nazri. I am student electrical engineering with honor, and today I would like to present to you guys about my programming project, Tic-Tac-Toe game in Python for subject computer programming for engineers. And as you can see, this is my coding. So this is the format that I use to create the Tic-Tac-Toe board, and this is the dictionary, which I arranged 1, 2, 3 until 9. Next, this is the function to display board of Tic-Tac-Toe. I call it print board, and if the function called, so the program will execute the board of Tic-Tac-Toe. Next, this is menu function, which is welcoming player and ask them if they're ready to play or not. And if they enter one, it means yes. So the program will execute the player input function and start the game. And then if the player input is 0, so it means no. And the program will execute come again when ready to play. And if the player input none of 1 or 0, so the program will execute wrong choice back to menu, and it call the menu back. Next, this is the function player input, which is to get the input name from players and determine represent X or 0. So actually, the represent for X or 0 is will be automatically from like this. So this is player 1, so will automatically represent X, and player 2 represent O or 0. So next, create to make my program become more neat. And then this is the play again function, asks if player wants to restart the game or not. So when the player enter Y, whether Y small y or capital Y, so the program will call the function of player input and game. Start, it means start or restart the game again. And else, if Y or N or other letter, so it will be execute thank you and see you again. Actually, for this function, mostly it will be called at the end of the game. So this is the main function which has all the gameplay functionality. So first, we declare the X and 0, and for this, I in a range 10, so it means player need to input their move from 1 until 9 only. So for this part, turn for this turn will according to X or 0. And this is the input movement in the game. So when the board move, the board move is according to the turn, which is X or 0. And if the player input already have been filled, so the program will execute this part. And then this is how we want to know the player. Check if player X or 0 has won for every move after 5 moves. And as you can see, if 7, 8, 9, so it will across the top, 4, 5, 6 across the middle, 1, 2, 3 across the bottom, 1, 4, 7 down the left side, 2, 5, 8 down the middle, 3, 6, 9 down the right side, and 7, 5, 3 diagonal, and also diagonal for 1, 5, 9. And as you can see, when the winner win, so it will be execute game over, congratulations to the turn. Turn is according to the last X or 0 that made the move. Will be the one who win the game. So for this, if the game is tied, so it will execute this part and play again, called the play again function. Same with the other situation. And And for this part is how to change the player after every move, and call the menu function. Game. So I input 1 is mean yes. If I input 1, so it will fill the first box, and same goes with the others number. Okay, just now is so as you can see x1, the x we called the x call based on the last move. So do you want to play again? If I say yes, why? So it will back to the player input function. And if the game dies, so it will execute like this. And then if I enter N, so the input will be like this. That's all from me. Thank you.